بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء وخاتم النبيين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. I'm your brother Abdul-Lateef from Arabic Virtual Academy, as well as Abdul-Lateef.com. And today I want to discuss, I was going to say a hadith, but actually it's part of a hadith. It's kind of long, but is one in which Abu Hurairah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, he said that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال والله في عون العبد ما كان العبد في عون أخيه. And this is a hadith that's narrated in Sahih Muslim, as well as other books. And this is where the Prophet ﷺ said, and as we said, it's a long hadith. He says that Allah is aiding his slave as long as that slave is aiding his brother, or as long as that slave is in a situation of aiding his brother. Now, this hadith is important, and like I always say, this isn't just information. I know a lot of us, we've been trained just to take these narrations as, okay, it's just information. It's something for me to memorize. But it's actually something for you to think about, to contemplate on, and implement in your life. There are so many of us, especially in these days and times, with everything that's going on around us in the world. We need help. I don't even mean just as an ummah. I mean as individuals. You need help. I need help. We all need help. This narration is telling us how to get it. You need help, give help. It really is that simple. You want Allah's aid, then aid your brothers and sisters. And no, see, this is where our iman, our belief has to come in. The Prophet ﷺ wasn't just talking. He wasn't, just, as some people say, as we say, about one another, not about him ﷺ. Like running off at the gums. When he spoke, ﷺ, he spoke and guidance came out. A lot of times we talk to hear ourselves speak. But the Prophet ﷺ, when he spoke, it was to show you how to get where you need to be, where you need to go. How to be who you need to be. Do you understand? You can put yourself in a situation, and you have to believe this, because this is wahi. This is revelation that came down. Do you understand? Just like the book is revelation, so is the sunnah. You need to understand that when he explains to you, alayhi salatu wasalam, that Allah is going to be in the aid of an individual, of the slave that's aiding his brother, or while he's aiding his brother, you need to say, okay, well, listen, I need help. And I'm going to help someone else to gain Allah's assistance. Why? Because part of our aqeedah, or part of that which we believe in, is that aid comes from Allah. the benefit that you need right now, that help that you need right now, it's only going to come from Allah Ta'ala. It may come directly. It may come indirectly. He may send that aid through someone else. But we need to understand that that aid is only going to come from Allah. So if we're going to seek aid, then we only seek that aid from Allah. Like we said, He may send it directly to you. Or He may send it to another individual. The same way when you aid someone, that aid that you're giving to someone is aid that comes from Allah. Allah sent you as a way of aiding that other individual. He may do that for you as well. But one thing that you can be sure of is that the Prophet ﷺ, he didn't lie. So when he said that Allah is in the aid of the slave, while that slave is in the aid of his brother, you know you need help right now. The way that you go about getting that help is what? By helping another individual, helping another Muslim. And as we know, what goes for the women goes for the men, unless there's some type of dalil that says otherwise. So help a sister. The important thing is that Allah Ta'ala sent His messenger Muhammad ﷺ as a guidance to all of mankind. That which he came with was to help you gain success in this life as well as in the hereafter. So hold on to these jewels that were left for you. Yes, I always say there are a lot of types of ibadat that are huge. They take a whole lot of learning how to go about doing this and how to go about doing it. There's a lot of fiqh that's involved in a lot of situations. But the Prophet ﷺ also left a lot of jewels that are clear, cut, and dry. And they're very simple. They're easy to apply in our lives. They don't need a whole lot of explanation, and this is one of them. So, realizing that we're in need, and once we realize that the only one that has the ability to fulfill that need is Allah, and that He sent His messenger ﷺ to tell us how to get these needs met, then we need to follow this advice. So once you're done watching this video, as a matter of fact, turn it off and start it over. Listen to it once again. Pay attention to what I'm saying in it. And then understand that the way for you to get out of your situation now is to lend a hand to someone else. Be beneficial to someone else. Aid and help someone else. And through that, you will gain Allah's aid. May Allah Ta'ala allow us to be of those who hear the truth, accept it, and adhere to it. May Allah Ta'ala accept from us our efforts and allow us to constantly be in aid of our brothers, and may Allah Ta'ala continue to aid us as well and forgive us for our shortcomings. Ameen, ameen, Allahumma ameen. Subhanak Allahumma wa bihamdik. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت وأستغفرك وأتوب إليك والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.